Live streaming is on.
Well, hello everyone, and officially welcome to the 2021 MAFA State Championship Tournament. My name is Jordan Compton. I'm from Southwest Baptist University, and I have had the pleasure of being the MAFA president for the 2020-2021 year. What a year it's been. I think we've done a really good job of adapting and doing what we can to make sure that we continue to strive forward in this activity that we love. So again, welcome to the state tournament here at the award ceremony. One of the cool things we do here at MAFA is that we celebrate the individual who is the tournament champion in after dinner speaking. And we do that by hearing their speech. So it is my honor to turn the live stream over to our ADS tournament champion from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader.
Hello, everyone. Hi, MAFA audience. Before I get started, I'd like to say three things. First, thank you to my coaching staff and teammates. This wouldn't be possible without you. Second, I dedicate this speech to Austin Sopko, ADS legend. And third, Black Lives Matter, always. And with that, let's get started. All right, MAFA audience. I trust y'all, so I have to let you in on a little secret. I'm pretty gay. Like, I'm so gay, I don't even have my driver's license because when I was taking my test, a hot guy was running on the side of the street and I crashed the car. I'm so limp-wristed, I've broken both my wrists twice. I'm so flaming, I would make your gaydar combust. And I'm such a Fruit Loop that I had to come out twice. Hi, my name is Gage. I identify as non-binary and use they, them pronouns. But there's a third thing I have to come out with. This is not my real hair. It's a wig. Ugh. But anyways, moving forward. Coming out a second time was difficult. And I heard a lot of things when I came out as non-binary, such as, "You're so brave." What does that mean? And "Dinner's ready." Thanks, Mom. But unfortunately, most people don't know how to respond or understand. And according to the Pew Research Center, they find that 55% of Americans think that there are only two genders. But maybe it's okay to be a little unwoke. I mean, come on. I used to think that Lincoln Douglas was a good debate event. But poor speaking skills aside, researcher Aparicio Garcia finds in her 2019 study that when compared to their cisgender counterparts, NBGQ, or non-binary genderqueer people, experience higher rates of discrimination, violence, and psychological trauma. We need to do more to reverse these negative impacts. So, to solve every problem on the planet, I wrote a speech. NBGQ people and those that use they, them pronouns. Who are they? What are they? Why are they? And how can you save 15% or more on car insurance? First, we'll crash our car as we look at the causes. Then we'll get a little bit limp-wristed as we look at some limpifications before finally finding some fire solutions. So, to use a gender-neutral term, giddy up, partner! It's time for a they DS. Clever and witty transition into my first point. Now, just how accurate is the stereotype that gays can't drive? Well, according to queer transportation psychologist Nikki Wap Freeman, she reports that 80% of homos just can't get behind the wheel. Just kidding, that was fake. And so is gender, which leads us to our two causes. First, the gender binary, and second, cissexism. So first, before talking about gender, we have to get a better understanding of what it is. Gender theorist Judith Butler explains that gender is socially constructed, meaning that it's a concept that we made up and created as a society. Because of this, there are an unlimited and indefinite amount of different genders, identities, and roles that someone can choose from. So how do we get to the idea that there are only two? And why am I asking a rhetorical question that I clearly have the answer to? I don't know. But what I do know is that historian Joanna Merowitz explains in her study that in the 17th century, being born a man gave you the status of high birth, whereas being born a woman gave you the status of low birth. Womp womp. These vast differences in social standing and social class further divided the groups into men and women. And through cultural imperialism, these ideas spread worldwide. But unfortunately, the gender binary is problematic because women's gender and sexuality professor Milan Kang states, the gender binary is problematic because it does exactly that, exclude non-binary people. And this exclusion directly links to our second cause, cissexism. Because some of y'all straighties in the audience probably don't know, according to the National Coalition of Community Justice, cissexism is defined as the discrimination against anyone whose their gender identity doesn't match what they were assigned at birth. And unfortunately, NBGQ people are experiencing cissexism on a daily basis in both legal and personal fields. For example, I don't have anywhere to put my actual gender identity on my driver's license. Not that I need it. NBGQ people often feel uncomfortable using the public bathrooms, but I don't need to do that either. When I want to go, I just tinkle on the floor. But the most cis-sexist thing that has happened to me this entire year is that my coach, Marissa Mayo, won't stop doing TikTok dances in the forensics lounge. Marissa, give it up. This is not a TikTok dance. You don't know how to do it. Make it stop. But in addition to this, non-binary people aren't heard. It's kind of Wait, could you not hear me? Was I muted? Exactly. So, because of the gender binary and cissexism, NBGQ people are being discriminated against. But the time I experienced the biggest amount of discrimination is when I broke my wrists. Do you know how many T-Rex strokes I had to endure? You can't reach anything, you got small hands. It's almost as bad as your entire identity being a joke. Which leads us to our two implications, or implications, whichever you like. First, being erasure, and second, dehumanization. First, erasure. Non-binary scholar Joelle Ruby Ryan explains in their 2019 essay that NBGQ people are being erased not only in straight spaces, but in the LGBTQ community. They articulate that the non-binary identity is often labeled as too confusing, too hard to understand, or even not worth understanding, as we are pushed into the margins of the LGBTQ community, the very people who are supposed to protect and stand up for us, and seen as a less than. In addition to this, they explain that because of the invalidation of our own identity, we are pressured to change our identity to something else, resulting in identity crises and gender dysphoria. And this unfortunate invalidation directly links to our second implication, dehumanization. Amanda Smith from Medium in 2019 explains that NBGQ people are so frequently dehumanized that we begin to dehumanize our own selves as we adopt feelings of self-worth, gender dysphoria, and think that our own identities and bodies are invalid. And this invalidation has severe consequences. In their 2019 study, the LGBTQ task force finds that the suicide attempt rate for non-binary people is 42%, making us the single-handedly most at-risk group out of the entire LGBTQ community. But I'm still here. And I have some solutions. So, while that might have seemed like a dumpster fire of implications, you can't have fire without light. So let's shine that light on some solutions. First, being wokeness, and second, activism. So first, wokeness. We need to change the way that we view gender and those that don't conform to it. So, moving forward, change your view set and belief away from the gender binary. Understand that gender is socially constructed and that someone can have whatever gender identity or preference or way of existing that they want. In addition to this, when a non-binary person talks to you and tells you about their identity, listen and respect them. But if you can't do that, you can always follow my grandma's golden rule. Shut the hell up and give me the 1. And honestly, David Bailey could listen to my grandma because he gave me a 3. And that's the lowest rank I've received all year. And honestly, I'm still a little mad about it. But as long as you are respecting non-binary people, you can also use our second solution, activism, which comes in 2 forms. First, pronoun normalcy, and second, gender inclusive language. All right, if you thought my speech was bad and you haven't been listening, right now is the biggest time to listen, because this directly applies to every single person, and it's something you can immediately do after this round. Use and display your pronouns. As a non-binary person, I have to put my pronouns on display everywhere. My bios on social media, my signatures and emails, and most importantly, in my name by 8x8. I'm already misgendered enough by my competitors, but by using my pronouns in my name, it can help educate and teach them. So I ask you all to do the same. Even if you're not non-binary yourself, put your pronouns in your name. Not only does it make it easier to refer to you, but it shows solidarity to trans people like me who don't have the choice but to put them there. You can do this easily by changing your name in 8x8 the next time you coach around or judge. And I want to say thank you, because so many members in our community have been publicly displaying their pronouns after listening to my speech or after I request them to. We have made awesome progress with this, and I think we can continue to do so. But in addition to pronoun normalcy, we can also follow our second language, our second solution, gender inclusive language. Oftentimes, our language perpetuates the gender binary, but by making simple modifications, it can be inclusive for everyone. For example, instead of saying, ladies and gentlemen, say esteemed guests or everyone. Instead of, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, which I heard like 10 times today, just tip your cow person hat and say howdy, y'all. Instead of mothers and fathers, call them what they are. Communist overlords, shout out to my daddy Marx. But by normalizing and publicly displaying our pronouns and using gender inclusive language, we can create validation and inclusivity for trans people like myself. So, wait, what day is it? Oh, today we saw some harmful and problematic causes and implications, but finally found solutions through wokeness and activism to create inclusivity. So, MAFA audience, I'm gonna end this speech the same way I started it, by keeping it real. Coming out a second time was hard. But one of the easiest things you can do is make an effort to use my pronouns. Hi, my name is Gage. They, them pronouns only, please.
All right, thank you, Gage. Excellent job. Another tradition we have here at MAFA is we hand out awards, 2 awards, one of them being Coach of the Year and the other being our Service Award. Here to speak about the Coach of the Year award is Dr. Nikki Freeman.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Very quickly, I just want to give a huge round of thank yous to Jordan Compton for being this year's MAFA president and also tournament director. He did a truly amazing job and kept us all organized and did so much to make this a very, very smoothly running tournament. So Jordan, thank you so much for all you do for us. All right, and on that note, I am very pleased that I get to present this year's Coach of the Year award. When I received these nominations, I was very, very excited because this person just is such a staple in our community and always leads their team with, a mighty hand, but also a compassionate heart, does so much for the forensics community, and is always, always leading a very fiercely competitive team. And so it is truly my honor to give this year's award to an amazing coach, an amazing person, and someone who I'm so thankful that I get to call friend, and that is David Bailey from Southwest Baptist University. And on that note, I would like to turn it over to Craig from Truman to present the Forensics Service Award.
Okay. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. That's so much better. Okay, I had to use the good camera. 7 years ago now, I think, I took a very scary plane ride in a very small plane to Kirksville, Missouri. And one of the first people I met is the winner of our service award this year. And Kevin Minch has been so much to the Truman State team, always making speech and debate a priority from the upper echelons of the administration, as well as being there to judge and coach for our students whenever someone might need an extra set of eyes on things. He also ensures that our students know the history of our program. But beyond just what he does here at Truman State, I would like to note that Kevin has made always been a big contributor to the greater community. He is one of the people who helped make Lincoln Douglas into what it is, and made it into such a huge event now. He has major commitment to assist with however he can with ballots or even outside advice to people. And his continuing commitment from helping out in urban debate leagues when he was at Wayne State University in Detroit to possibly getting started on bringing debate to more rural schools in the future. He has always shown that his expertise and that bringing debate to people who may not have had that opportunity shows that he has a very real dedication to service to our debate and speech and debate community. And so it's with great pleasure that we at MAFA award the service award to this year's recipient, Kevin Minch.
All right, great. Thank you. So, and congratulations to David and Kevin, both extremely well-deserving. So another thing that we do here at our MAFA award ceremony is we recognize our graduating seniors. So I want to give some of the coaches an opportunity to say a few very brief words about each of these graduating seniors. And here's the order. Hopefully we can keep this in the same order. So we'll go with UCM, SBU, Truman, Webster, and then Park as well. So Nikki, I'll turn this back over to you, and then David, and then Craig, and then Gina, and then Laura.
Hi, me again. I am very thrilled to be talking about our 3 graduating seniors who have just been staples in our program for the last handful of years, and we just love and adore them so much. So you have probably seen and talked to Trenton, Manny, and Jaggard many, many times. And each of them has brought so much to our team in their own different ways. Trenton keeps us on our toes. He makes us laugh all the time. There's always an extra burst of energy anytime that he is in the room. Manny is just such a constant and calming and awesome presence to have. And Jaggard just fills any space with so much passion and enthusiasm and just vigor that you can't help but love all 3 of these competitors. And it's going to be a very sad day when we don't see them in the lounge as much anymore, but they will always have a place in our hearts, and they will always have a place on our teams. So my most sincere and heartfelt congratulations to Trenton, Hawes, Manny Reyes, and Jaggard Williams. We will miss you, and we love you dearly, and we can't wait to watch you continue to change the world and use your voice to do such amazing things.
Good evening, everybody. So I am excited to mention 3 SBU graduating seniors. They are each very unique and different from one another about as much as they can possibly be. So I have 3. First, Katie Thomas. So whenever I do this type of thing, I always try to think of at least one word or description to try to encapsulate that person. Katie is fierce. Katie is fierce as a competitor, and her fierceness and her strength of personality are fun. And so thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that to the MAFA community and to our program. Next is Evan Kirksey. Evan, I like to think of Evan as being someone who the advocacy always comes first with Evan in his events, and that's really exciting. He likes to win, and he does a lot of that. And competition is important, but the advocacy, as important as the competition is, the advocacy is even more important. So Evan always teaches me lessons about that. So Evan, thank you for that. And lastly, Brianna Prater. Bree, we're going to miss you very much. So thank you for a wonderful 4 years, and you always bring so much energy to everything that we do as a team. You've done that since you were a freshman, and so thanks for your energy and your leadership, and of course your drive. So we will miss all three of you, but we look forward to seeing the wonderful things that all three of you will do, as well as our other MAFA seniors who are being recognized. We look forward to seeing what you'll do in the future.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can get this to work. We have 3 graduating seniors who are just absolutely stellar. Cami Smith, just an incredible leader, super charismatic, and really a tireless advocate for issues that are really, really important, and opened my eyes to things that I had not seen before. And so I will always remember that with Cami. Audrey Baker, I could not be doing what I am doing today without your help. You have stepped into a role that you may not have anticipated this year by having me directing, and you've been exceeding all of my expectations. Your ability to be empathetic with people, and you are truly the heart and soul of this team, and an incredibly hard worker. And Peyton Gilbert, I see a lot of myself, younger myself in you. Like, you have a really determined and dedicated ethics that I think is like really something that you're going to be able to offer the world, that is going to be amazing, and it's going to take the world by storm. But I do want to make sure that I try and pawn off some of these responsibilities to a guest here.
Hello, everyone, and happy MAFA. As is MAFA tradition, coaches get to say a few words about their graduating seniors. And even though I'm no longer at Truman State University, Craig asked me if I would be willing to say a few words about the graduating seniors this year. Audrey Baker, Peyton Gilbert, and Cami Smith. Audrey, you are one of the most open students that I've ever had the opportunity to work with. On top of being a natural performer, you were always willing to try something new, to take a risk, to push the boundaries beyond what we knew you could do toward what we thought it might be possible for you to do. That kind of openness is something that we as forensics coaches love to work with. Thank you for everything that you brought to the team over these past 4 years. Peyton, I feel like I always saw a quiet version of you, but I did love the opportunities we had to talk about the world. And I had the opportunity to see your thoughtfulness in your perspective. I also loved when we got to see a fiery side of you, a side that was firm in your convictions. To have the kind of conviction that you have already at your age is something that I'm frankly envious of. Thank you for all of the great talks and for all that you brought to Truman Forensics over the course of your 4 years. Cami, you are a fierce advocate both in debate and outside of it. That kind of service-oriented, advocacy-oriented approach to the world around you is something that the world needs, not only now, but in the next 4, 10, 20 years and beyond. Thank you for everything you've done in the debate community, and for everything that you brought to Truman Forensics over the course of your 4 years. I know that you are experiencing a final year, a final MAFA, unlike anything that you probably expected or anything that you would have hoped to experience. But the beauty of MAFA is that it's not made up of the locations where we hold the tournament. It's made up of the people and the connections that you get to make. So enjoy this final MAFA. Enjoy your team. Enjoy the connections you've made in Missouri Forensics. Thank you to the three of you for the experiences that I got to have with you over the course of the 3 years that I was able to be your coach. And I'm so excited to see you go out into the world and take everything that you have and everything that you learned from this activity and apply it. Best of luck at MAFA. I can't wait to see what you do for the rest of the year and beyond.
Well, this is the day I've been dreading for 4 years. This is the day that I knew would come when I'd have to say goodbye to my 3 seniors, John Wallace, Zoe Rollins, and Daniela Piazzi. I've always maintained the worst part of my job is saying goodbye. Well, today goodbye begins. I promised myself not to cry, but I'm not doing a very good job. Today we're going to let them spread their wings so they can fly. I want to tell you just a little bit about each of them. Well, I try to get it together. I'm sorry. Daniela has won a Peace Prize from the United Nations. Yeah, seriously, a Peace Prize from the United Nations. She was also Miss Aruba in the Miss International Beauty Pageant. She's worked for Aruba's Prime Minister for the last 2 summers. And from this summer through January, Daniela was also national champion at Pi Kappa Delta in the Spanish Interp event, and she's also our former team president. John Wallace is our current team president, and he's won so many awards over the last 4 years, they're nearly uncountable. He holds 4 state titles, numerous national awards. He's currently the student representative on Pi Kappa Delta's National Council. He's also the student representative on STAM's Board of Governors. Currently, John is competing in his senior year while coaching at Brentwood High School. Zoe Rollins is our club president, and she has also won countless awards over 4 years. This year, she's broken in all of her events in almost every tournament, including finishing no less than 2nd place in CA in every tournament, most of the time 1st place. Zoe has also won 1st place 8 times this year and has 24 awards for the year. She was semifinalist in editorial impromptu at the Pi Kappa Delta National Tournament, and she took 7th place at Pi Kappa Delta Nationals and Student Congress. John and Zoe together took 4th place in student advocacy at Pi Kappa Delta Nationals. The 2 of them have won exactly half of our team's 104 awards so far. And most important, they're a dynamic duo, best friends and debate partners. My 3 seniors together, they've spent their time advocating for one another, and most importantly, advocating for our team and their teammates. They are my right hands. Well, I guess right hand and left hand and maybe a foot. Anyway, I can't imagine next year beginning without them. I'm holding on to them as tight as I can for what's left in the season. I'm going to miss their work ethic, their contagious smiles, and their positive attitudes. And I'm really going to miss movie nights. John Wallace, Zoe Rollins, Daniela Piazzi, I salute you.
Okay, Laura Cohen, Park University. I'm after that, Gina, I really understand why you're the executive administrator of MAFA. I could never do those statistics. Park is a new team. This is just finishing up our 3rd year, and so it's been a wild ride, I think. It's a new team, so. A couple of years ago, I went looking for folks with some high school experience because I figured those are the easiest folks to pull in and to give us some basics. Kendall Stockard was in one of my speech classes, and I'm pretty sure I pulled a pretty decent bait and switch because I think she thought she was only going to do debate, and I think she did extemp and CA and some other things. She's been my co-pilot on all of those trips to across the state of Missouri to Webster University. It's been great to check my perceptions of situations and laugh about the Kansas City High School forensics personalities. I appreciate her loyalty, her calmness, and her dedication, and that will be really missed. She's gonna head to grad school on a coast, so pretty soon, I think, unless I can come up with another bait and switch. So anybody have any ideas, let me know. Quinlan Batchelor is our second senior. He came on the team from a basic speech class, and I've learned a lot from him. He's this year the president of Student Senate, and it's been cool to see that the students have the same frustrations with the university as the faculty. That's truly amazing. And what's also truly amazing is he's competing, even though he's crazy, crazy busy. He made my heart absolutely sing a couple of days ago when he said he was talking about going to grad school and his grad school interviews. And he said, boy, impromptu really helped me there. I think I would have been kind of sitting there and with nothing to say at all if it hadn't been for impromptu. So I'm okay with sending him off to grad school. No bait and switch with him. But I do now finally understand the running joke about stopping at Passions. Like, we went to Webster, it seems like, a lot one year. I think it was last year. And every time we'd go drive past Passions, I know you all know this, the Passions Adult Superstore, right? You couldn't miss that along I-70. He always wanted to stop so we could do student research and test the water in the spa. And I'm like, visualizing being fired, right? And just speeding up a little bit as we go past. But it makes more sense now because he's going to grad school in public health. So that's the moral of that story is don't be quite so skeptical about what your students are saying to you. But we will really, really miss Kendall and Quinlan. And I wish them the best of luck.
All right, thank you, coaches, for those nice words about our graduating seniors. Graduating seniors, we wish you luck as you continue on, but do not be a stranger. I am sure in future MAFA tournaments, we will have plenty of ballots that you could take, and we would appreciate you coming back and at least saying hi. Okay, so before we move on to the actual debate awards, I do need to take just a few quick seconds to say thank you to a few folks. Running a tournament isn't easy. Running a tournament and running tab room at the same time is also not very easy. So I've been a little busy this week, so I have to say thank you to my team. They're kind of used to me being busy during tournaments with my tab status. So I love you all. Really nice job this weekend. Thank you for your patience with me, and thank you for continuing to make me laugh. And to make me think, and sometimes to add gray to this very, very, very nice-looking beard right now. Also, I want to say thank you to my director of forensics, Dr. David Bailey. He's been a big help, and he's pretty much said, yeah, I know you're busy. Do your thing. So thank you, David. Also want to say thank you to the tab staff, the tournament administration staff, who did an excellent job this weekend. So those who were in the help room were Scott Jensen, Jack Rogers, and Marissa Mayo. Marissa also ran extemp draw for me and also helped watch the impromptu waiting room. So thank you, Marissa. Really appreciate it. Debate tab was done by Kristen Stout from Crowder and Craig Hinnigan from Truman. So again, thank you to those two. They did an excellent job in debate tab. Our IE tab was Gina Jensen from Webster and David Bailey from Southwest Baptist. Again, great job to you all. And then finally, one last person. We joke a lot that she is my wing woman whenever it comes to tab and maybe many other things. She calls herself the goose to my Maverick. I tell her she's the Abed to my Troy. But big thank you to Nikki Freeman, who helped me out a ton over the last 2 days, making sure everything was straight and helping everything with sweeps and getting everything ready and just basically reminding me of what I need to accomplish still. So thank you to all of you. I certainly appreciate your help this weekend. Okay, now let's turn it over to awards. We are going to have 2 individuals reading awards. We're going to start with NPDA with Nikki Freeman, and then we will then move to LD, Lincoln Douglas, and Craig Hennigan will be reading those awards. So I will turn it over to Nikki Freeman.
Jordan, I am truly honored to be the Abed to your Troy. On that note, let's chat about debate awards. We are going to begin with novice NPDA. So novice NPDAs went to a partial semifinal round. So your semifinalists in novice NPDA from Simpson College is Malcolm Smart and William Keck. That set up a final round between Truman State's Ella Schnacke and Alicia Stout and Southwest Baptist University's Hunter Phipps and Rebecca Robb. Your tournament champions in novice NPDA debate from Truman University, Ella Schnacke and Alicia Stout. Congratulations to all of you. We are going to go ahead and go right into open, and then I will come back and do speaker awards for both divisions after that. So in open NPDA, we went to semifinals, and your semifinalists are from Truman State, Elijah Baum and Macy Cecil, and from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams and RJ Appleberry. Your co-champions, due to a closeout from the University of Central Missouri, Manny Reyes and Trenton Hawes, and Lillian Rhodes and Gage Schrader. Congratulations to all of you. And can I just do a little shout out here that Lily and Gage, their partnership, they've won every tournament that they've debated at together. So, yeah, proud coach. Anyway, all right, now let's go ahead and go on to speaker awards. So starting with novice speaker awards. In 6th place from Simpson College, William Keck. In 5th place from Simpson, Malcolm Smart. In 4th place from Southwest Baptist University, Hunter Phipps. In 3rd place from Southwest Baptist University, Rebecca Robb. In 2nd place from Truman, Ella Schnacke. And in 1st place, your tournament champion in novice NPDA speaker awards from Truman is Alicia Stout. Congratulations to all of you. In open NPDA speaker awards, 6th place from Truman State, Jackson Elder. In 5th place, also from Truman State, Cami Smith. In 4th place from Southwest Baptist University, Brianna Prater. In 3rd place from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. In 2nd place, also from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. And in 1st place, your tournament champion for open NPDA speaker awards from the University of Central Missouri, Lillian Rhodes. Congratulations to all of you, and I'm going to turn it over to Craig Hennigan from Truman State to talk about Lincoln Douglas.
Okay, hello. Welcome to Lincoln Douglas Awards. We will start off in the same manner that Nikki did. We'll start with the novices. The novices broke to a semifinal round. 2 of those semifinalists are from Missouri State University, Mika Harter, and from the Pennsylvania State University, Daniel Peral. Congratulations to our semifinalists. That set up a final round between Truman State University's Elijah Baum and Missouri State University's Lauren Woodall. And it was Missouri State University's Lauren Woodall winning the final round and becoming our Missouri State champion for novice Lincoln Douglas debate. For open Lincoln Douglas broke to a quarterfinal. Non-advancing quarterfinalists include Lafayette College's C.C. Montufar, Missouri State University's Brendan Lucas, Simpson College, Andrew Flory, and Truman State University's Cami Smith. For the semifinals, 2 non-advancing semifinalists are Lafayette College's Jacob Moldover and Truman State University's Alicia Stout. That set up a final round between Missouri State University's Sam Cade and Lafayette College's Josh Hale. The winner of that final round is Lafayette College's Josh Hale, and Missouri State University's Sam Cade is still the Missouri State champion, being from Missouri. Moving on to speaker awards. We recognize the top 6 speakers for Novice NFA LD Speaker Awards. Number 6 is Missouri State University's Mika Harder. Number 5, the Pennsylvania State University, Daniel Peral. Number 4 is Missouri State University, Megan Peterson. Number 3 is Pennsylvania State University, Blaze Fisher. Second place is Truman State University's Elijah Baum. And your Missouri State champion for novice NFA LD speaker points is Missouri State University's Lauren Woodall. Congratulations. And lastly, we recognize the top 6 Open LD Speaker Awards. Coming in at number 6 is Illinois College, Donna Jenkins. 5th place is Lafayette College, Josh Hale. 4th place is Lafayette College, Jacob Moldover. 3rd place is Truman State University, Cami Smith. 2nd place is Lafayette College, Cece Montufar. And in 1st place, and your Missouri State champion for NFA LD Speaker Awards, is Missouri State University's Sam Cade. Congratulations to all of our Lincoln Douglas participants this weekend.
All right, we will now turn it over to Gina Jensen and David Bailey, who will be announcing our individual events awards.
Okay, if I could have all the poetry finalists come forward. No, just kidding. Before I begin, I wanted to just give a quick thank you to Jordan Compton. I know you all know how hard he works, but I don't know if you know how hard he works behind the scenes. And he always knows the answer, and if he doesn't, he finds it. We are also grateful to Jordan. So Jordan, thank you. Thank you too to David for being my tab partner in crime. Okay, so poetry finals for real. We'll first recognize our top novice from Truman State, Ella Schnocky. In 5th place, from Illinois College, Jessica Haas. In 4th place, from SBU, Mariah Barber. 3rd place, from the University of Central Missouri, Joshua Boster. In 2nd place, from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. Your Missouri State champion, who was also your top novice. In 1st place, from Truman State University, Ella Schnocky. Next, we have DI finals. Your top novice in DI finals is once again from Truman State University, Ella Schnocky. So in 6th place, we have Garrett Doki from Webster University. In 5th place, from Southwest Baptist University, Jessica Paxton. In 4th place, from Truman State University, Ella Schnocky. In 3rd place, University of Central Missouri, Joshua Boster. In 2nd place, from the University of Central Missouri, Courtney Callahan. And rounding out the top 3 spots is the University of Central Missouri and our Missouri State champion, Jaggard Williams. Next, we move to pros finals. Our top novice, you might recognize the name, is from Truman State University, Ella Schnocky. Congratulations, Ella. You're having a great night. In 6th place, from Webster University, John Wallace. In 5th place, from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. In 4th place, from Truman State University, Larissa Ratney. 3rd place, from Simpson College, Elise Sturgeon. 2nd place, from Southwest Baptist University, Jessica Paxton. Your 1st place pros winner and your Missouri State champion is also once again your top novice from Truman State University, Ella Schnocky. Let's go to extemp. Our top novice in extemp is from Lafayette College, Jacob Moldover. In 6th place, from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. In 5th place, from Southwest Baptist University, Brianna Prater. In 4th place, from Lafayette College, Jacob Moldover. 3rd place, from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. In 2nd place, from Simpson College, Mo Marks. And your 1st place winner and your Missouri State champion is once again from Truman State University, Jackson Elder. Okay, let's move to informative. Your top novice and informative is from the University of Central Missouri, Robert Appleberry. In 5th place, from Southwest Baptist, Evan Kirksey. In 4th place, from Webster University, Garrett Dolke. In 3rd place, from the University of Central Missouri, Robert Appleberry. In 2nd place, also from the University of Central Missouri, Joshua Boster. And in 1st place, your Missouri State champion from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. That brings me to persuasive, not oratory, but persuasive. So your top novice, in persuasive is from Southwest Baptist, Rebecca Robb. In 6th place, from Crowder College, Bethany Keel. Sorry, Bethany, if I mess up your last name. In 5th place, from Simpson College, Douglas Roberts. In 4th place, from Southwest Baptist University, Rebecca Robb. In 3rd place, also your Missouri State champion from Southwest Baptist, Katie Thomas. In 2nd place, from Simpson College, Mo Marks. And your persuasive winner is from Simpson College, Kylie Dutnick. That brings me to my last one, and that's oratory. Now, you might know the tradition is that the top 2 finalists in oratory, taking 1st and 2nd place, get to go on to the Interstate Oratorical Contest, which is the oldest forensics competition in the United States. So good luck to everyone. And our top novice is from Webster University, Fahima Bond Ali. In 6th place, from the University of Central Missouri, Ryan Hill. In 5th place, from Southwest Baptist University, Brianna Prater. In 4th place, from Southwest Baptist University, Evan Kirksey. There was a tie for 2nd place. It was broken on judges' preference. In 3rd place, from Webster University, John Wallace. In 2nd place, and going to the Interstate Oratorical Contest, from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. Your Missouri State champion, also going to the Interstate Oratorical Contest, from Truman State University, Audrey Baker. Congratulations to everyone, and David Bailey will finish the IE awards.
Thank you very much, Gina, and congratulations to everyone already. I want to start with after dinner speaking. In after dinner speaking, your top novice is from Truman State University, Larissa Ratney. Congratulations. In ADS, we broke 7. In 7th place, from Southwest Baptist, Jessica Paxton. In 6th place, from Truman State University, Megan Ford. In 5th place, also from Truman State, Jillian Humke. In 4th, from the University of Central Missouri, Robert Appleberry. In 3rd, from Truman State, Maya Crump. In 2nd place, from Truman State, Larissa Ratney. And your state champion, from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. Congratulations, everyone. Let's move next to communication analysis. Your top novice in communication analysis is from Truman State University, Megan Ford. Congratulations. In CA, beginning in 7th place, from Simpson College, Mo Marks. In 6th, from Park University, Kendall Stockard. In 5th place, from Truman State, Megan Ford. In 4th place, from Southwest Baptist, Brianna Prater. In 3rd place, also from Southwest Baptist, Katie Thomas. Your 2nd place winner in communication analysis from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. And that means that your 1st place finisher in communication analysis and your Missouri State champion is from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. Congratulations. Up next, let's go to Duo. Duo, your top novices, in Duo interpretation are from Truman State University, Larissa Ratney and Jillian Humke. Congratulations. In duo interpretation, we broke 7 and there were 7. So in 7th place from Southwest Baptist University, Evan Kirksey and Jessica Paxton. In 6th place from Southwest Baptist University, Samantha Baldus and Mariah Barber. In 5th place in duo from the University of Central Missouri, Emma Hill and Carly Etter. In 4th from the University of Central Missouri, Ryan Hill and Joshua Boster. In 3rd from Truman State University, Jillian Humke and Larissa Ratney. Your 2nd place duo team is from Simpson College, Trinity Krause and Scott Kruger, and that means that your Missouri State champions and 1st place in duo interpretation are from Truman State University, Audrey Baker and Kayla Gerlt. Congratulations. Let's move next to POI. I think we're going to POI next. Yes, we are. In POI, there was no top novice. So novices, get to work in POI. In POI, we broke 4. In 4th place from Webster University, John Wallace. In 3rd from Southwest Baptist, Mariah Barber. In 2nd place in POI from Illinois College, Tyra Johnson. And that means that in 1st place, and also your Missouri State champion in POI, from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. That brings us to impromptu. Impromptu. Your top novice in impromptu speaking, a name you've heard before, from Truman State University, Ella Schnacky. Congratulations. In impromptu, we recognize the top 6. In 6th place from Southwest Baptist University, Evan Kirksey. In 5th place, also from Southwest Baptist, Katie Thomas. In 4th, from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. In 3rd, from Southwest Baptist, Brianna Prater. In 2nd place in impromptu, from Simpson College, Mo Marks. And in 1st place, and your Missouri State champion in impromptu speaking for the 2021 state tournament, from Truman State University, also your top novice, Ella Schnacky. Congratulations to everyone.
So I forgot a group of people whenever I was saying my thank yous, and I do want to recognize them because I do owe these individuals a great deal of gratitude. That's our hired judge pool. The majority of our hired judge pool were old teammates of mine from Southwest Baptist, and then also several former students of mine who came back and who judged and who judged many rounds, took as many ballots as they could. They were all so gracious, asking how they can help or how they could help even more. So if you all are watching on the live stream, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate all the work and all the effort you did this weekend. We literally could not have ran this tournament without you all. So thank you so much. We have a number of individual and team sweepstakes awards that we give out here at MAFA. And many of these awards are named after individuals who have meant a great deal to our forensics community here in the state of Missouri. Typically, we would ask some folks to come up and to talk just a little bit about these individuals, but with the way that the live stream is set up, it really wasn't all that feasible. So these individuals are just giants of the forensics community here in Missouri, so we do honor them with these named awards. The first named award that we're going to give out is the Nona Dalen Pentath Award. In order to be eligible for Pentath, you must have 5 events across 2 of the 3 genres. We award 6 places for Pentath. In 6th, from Webster University, John Wallace. In 5th, from Southwest Baptist University, Brianna Prater. In 4th, from Simpson College, Mo Marks. In 3rd, from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. In 2nd, the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. And your tournament champion in pentathlon is from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. We also give out a Top Forensicator Award. In order to be eligible for a Top Forensicator, you must have 5 individual events and also compete in debate. We typically give out 3 awards. However, we're going to be giving out 4 today because there was a tie for third. So, in third place, from Webster University, John Wallace. Also in third place, and also from Webster University, Zoe Rollins. In second place, from the University of Central Missouri, Jaggard Williams. And your top forensicator at MAFA, they had an excellent tournament, from the University of Central Missouri, Gage Schrader. We now turn to Team Sweepstakes Awards. In Team Awards, we have 2 divisions, the President's Division and the Open Division. So the President's Division are for the smaller entry schools, and the Open Division is open towards anyone. We recognize the top 3 in each of these divisions. So in debate, in the President's Division, in third place, University of North Texas. In second place, Webster University. And in first place in President's Division in debate is Lafayette College. In open, in third place, Missouri State University. In second place, from the University of Central Missouri, or in second place, the University of Central Missouri. And your Missouri State champion in debate is from Truman State University. By the way, I should mention that the debate sweepstakes is named after Harold Lawson. So these are the Harold Lawson Debate Sweepstakes Awards. Individual events. Again, we have 2 divisions, President's and Open. In third place in President's Division, Park University. In second place in President's Division, Lafayette. And in first place in the President's Division, Illinois College. That brings us to the Open Division. In third place, Southwest Baptist University. In second place, Truman State University. And your Missouri champions in individual events are from Warrensburg, Missouri, the University of Central Missouri. We also award a Top Community College Award, and it is named after Bill Q, who spent many years at Longview Community College as Director of Forensics at Longview Community College. So we recognize the Bill Q Top Community College Award, and that goes to Crowder University, or Crowder College, excuse me. We also give out an award called the Director's Award. The Director's Award is kind of unique in that it is like a traveling sweepstakes award. So once a team has won, their points get reverted back to 0. But as teams continue to compete throughout the years, their points keep adding up until they become the eventual winner and then return back to 0. So we'll announce the top 3 places going into the 2022 MAFA tournament. So going into 2022 in third place with 439 points is Truman State University. In second place going into 2022 with 499 points, Simpson College. And in first place going into 2022 with 791 points is Webster University. But your winner of the 2021 MAFA Directors Award with 1,360 points, Southwest Baptist University. We also give out a quality award. So with the quality award, we add up the total amount of points and divide that by the number of entries that a school has. So the winner of the quality award in 2021 is Truman State University. This leads us to overall. Overall is named after a man who means so much to me. Dr. Bob R. Derryberry. He was one of my coaches. I was his assistant director for 3 years. He made a huge impact on me and so many of the other people that you saw at this tournament this weekend, and his legacy continues. In third place in the President's Division of overall is Park University. In second place in President's Division, Illinois College. And in first place in the President's Division is Lafayette. In the Open Division, in third place from Bolivar, Missouri, Southwest Baptist University. In second place from Kirksville, Missouri, Truman State University. That means your overall state champions are from Warrensburg, Missouri, the University of Central Missouri. Again, we thank you for your attendance at our tournament this year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll all be seeing each other face